the last championship appearance of the much modified Group C cars. Only the Commodore V8, with a more standard appearance, will be part of the Group A, one of many drivers racing a Falcon V8 for the final time.
I was happy with my qualifying time, but I wasn't happy with the qualifying time that the officials gave me, actually, but not much I could do about it. It was last night before I discovered they gave me a time which was quite a bit slower than what we timed ourselves at, but then again, it's a 95 lap race, so I'm not going to let that niggle me. I think it's better to get that out of the way, concentrate on doing a good start and getting 95 quick laps under our belt.
A little bit unusual to see you and Dick Johnson back on the third row of the grid for a big touring car race.
Yeah, well, that's what Dick said to me. Dick came over and he said, well, I don't know what's going on here. I said, not all right, mate. I think the major thing is that, I don't know, I can't speak for Dick, but I'd assume that he's like me. We don't want to be spending a lot of money on qualifying tyres when it isn't going to affect the outcome of the race. And also, I guess, we're concentrating on our budgets for Group A. Perhaps the other people say, oh, hang on, here's our chance to get Brock and Johnson, nip in there.
Continue. All the leading contenders had a theory on the way the race would run, and Victorian Peter Brock, dressed for his summer visit to Queensland, was keen to expound his views.
You can see a great crowd here today, a great lot of interest. Cars are looking terrific. Yeah, it's going to be a great race, and I hope it's close down to the wire, and I hope that the crowd see what they came for, and that's probably the closest Group C race ever. It's a sad day, there's no doubt about that. There's some very expensive machinery now going to be just sitting around there.
What happens to the cars after this?
Well, I think perhaps one of my cars will finish up in a museum. The other car may finish up just getting stripped and used for bits and pieces. Maybe it'll be sold. Anyone who wants to talk turkey, of course, can always come to us and have a word, but really, I don't know.
The word is there'll be some pretty quick speedboats around next year.
Exactly. And too, some of these Speedway fellas might go pretty well too.
Peter Brock had been prepared to run back in third place in the early stages, but after his pit stop, he put the pressure on, building up speed to take the lead from Moffat, and in the second half of the race, he was never headed touring cars. At the checkered flag, there was an advantage of more than a minute over Alan Moffat's Mazda, with Greg Hansford just a car length away in third place. Fourth place to Alan Grice and Steve Harrington in the Roadways Commodore. Fifth going to another Commodore, driven by Andrew Harris and Gary Sprague. Then Johnny Harvey and David Parsons in the second dealer team car. Seventh place going to Barry Lawrence and Jeff Russell in a Commodore. Eighth to Terry Finnegan. Ninth to John English and Ray Gulson in a Falcon V8. And Ron Gillard in a Mazda RX-7, rounding out the top 10. As a forerunner to 1985, the Group A class saw a 1-2 result for Alfa Romeo. Colin Bond and Alan Jones winning in a GTV6, with a similar car driven by Ray Gulson in second place. Third went to Greville Arnell, driving a Mitsubishi Starion.
24 or 25 second pit stop there, which was fabulous. It put me out on even terms with Moffat again, and I ran close to him for quite a while there, gradually building a lead. And that was the story of the race, really. It was a matter of getting a gap and then conserving. Good race, actually, a very enjoyable race.